Hello, Dr. Della here, coming at you from Stellar Health and Wellness. And we're going to talk about a common misconception about butter. Okay, I hear a lot of people saying, since they don't eat dairy, they're like, oh, I'm not eating butter. We're going to talk about that. And then also people just think that butter is going to make them fat, and so they don't eat it. Okay. Back it up, right? Okay, so are we still living in the 80s? Not so much. So let's get on learning about some real food, right? Butter is a real food. I can't eat dairy. I'm gonna die if I eat it. Not really, but almost. But I can have butter most of the time. And this is why most people that are intolerant to dairy can have butter because usually the reason a lot of people think lactose intolerance is the reason that you can't have dairy. That is one reason, but the most common reason is because of the protein casein is what is causing an allergy-like reaction or what is causing the intolerance. Okay, so proteins are not found in fat. Butter is fat. It's the fat portion of the dairy. It contains very little, if any, of the casein protein, which is what generally aggravates people that cannot have dairy. So for me, and everybody's different, if you're very sensitive to dairy, sometimes butter does also aggravate you because it can have a little bit of that in there. But most people can tolerate it fine. If I cook with butter all the time, if I go overboard, I was doing bulletproof coffee for a while where I was putting butter in my coffee every day. That started to irritate me after doing it for about a week in a row. And so I know that if I do a lot of butter, it can build up and start to irritate me, but most of the time I cook with it all the time. It doesn't cause me any problems, where dairy, I literally can eat a salad where I've scraped off the cheese and eat it and I get welts all over my lips. It's no bueno. Okay, so if you can't have dairy, you probably can have butter, and you want to, and this is why. Butter is an awesome fat. You don't get fat from fat. You get fat from sugar, people. So put down the candy and pick up a stick of butter. The butter is going to actually, it's such a good fat. It contains butyrate, which is the stuff that feeds your intestinal cells, feeds the good guys so that your gut flora can thrive. We know that gut is connected to our immune system, to our mental health, connected to a lot of things about us, right? So gut health is important. Butyrate from butter actually feeds gut health, helps you stay full longer. It tastes delicious, right? And it's not gonna make you fat. The other thing, it's not gonna raise your cholesterol, okay? Also, why are you worried about your cholesterol? That'll be another post. Okay. So if you're afraid of butter because you can't have dairy, fear not. Eat it up. It's delicious. It's good for you. Eat real butter. Please don't eat that margarine fake butter crap. It is so much worse for you than I can't believe it's not butter. I can't believe you're still eating that shit because, man, I thought everybody realized that is a bunch of chemicals. It's like a bomb on your liver. So much worse from you than eating actual butter, okay? So eat real food. Butter is a real food. And if you can't have dairy, you might still be able to have butter. So think about that. All right, any questions? Throw them bad boys in the comments and we'll see you soon.